What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Coach Black, your internet, relationship, and breakup coach. Before we get started, I do want to say thank you so much for being here, for tuning in to another video. You could have been doing anything, but you chose to spend a few moments with me, and I really do appreciate it. And welcome to my home. Today's topic: how to make your ex change their mind about the breakup, take them off the pedestal. See, first and foremost, before you ever get your ex back, you have to understand their mind. You have to know what's going on beneath the surface, beyond the words and the things they say to you. You have to understand what your ex is truly feeling when they walk away from you and when they choose to end the relationship. The truth of the matter is that your ex is feeling a large sense of confidence. They feel attractive, they feel special. And if you reacted to the breakup like most people do, and you were begging them, you were chasing them, you were trying to prove to them how good you are for them and everything you were willing to do to cause them to stay, you're only helping your ex even further themselves up that pedestal. They feel like they are a celebrity. They feel like they are a catch, and you are not. And so one of the first and quickest ways to take your ex off of that pedestal is for you to start to act like they are no better than you. Now, as simple as that may sound, it is very difficult for a lot of people to do. And so when you start no contact, it's easy to get discouraged because in most cases, you're not going to be getting a reaction from your ex. Even if you don't talk to them for a week, for 2 weeks, they are not going to budge. And I'm going to tell you why. See, the thing is, over the last few months or years, you have formed a pattern with your ex. Your ex expects a certain behavior from you. They know what the things you like to do. They know how you feel about them. So your ex is so convinced in this belief system that they are up here and you are down here, that a week of silence doesn't mean anything. A month of silence doesn't mean anything, because they know and they fully expect that you're going to keep chasing them. Think about it like this. If I told you that the sun was not going to rise tomorrow, I would sound crazy, right? You have your whole life of patterns that you have seen day in and day out. The sun comes up and the sun sets. That is just the nature of things. And in a lot of cases when breakups happen, your ex has that level of conviction that you are never going to be able to walk away from them. And so all of the actions that you're doing right now, especially when you try to get your ex's attention, when you block them, when you unfollow them, especially when you still want them, when you have tantrums and you tell them, never talk to me again, and you're angry and you're upset. See, deep down, your ex can see through all of these things. And this is why I always tell you, no contact is not a game. It is a stance of self-respect. You believe and you know that your life will be perfectly fine with or without your ex. And so no contact is the first step to showing your ex that you will no longer beg for scraps off of their table. You're not lesser than them. You're not less attractive than them. You are their equal. And right now during this breakup process, you're going to work your butt off on everything that you've dropped the ball on in your life. Your physique, your career, your money, your friends. You're going to become that much better. Before we go any further, I do want to ask that you like this video if you enjoy the content. You subscribe to the channel if you're not already. It really does mean a lot, and it helps get this content out to other people who need it. and it costs you nothing. So I really do appreciate it. If you can go ahead right now and like this video, it does mean a lot. Okay, there's a saying that I heard from Tony Robbins years ago, and it's a very powerful saying, but it's true. And the saying is this: it's human beings will behave consistently with how they view themselves to be, whether or not those beliefs are true. So if you believe somewhere deep down in your subconscious mind that your ex is more attractive than you, or that you cannot live without your ex, they are that special. If you believe those things, that is how you're going to act. And so when they walk away, your whole life is going to be over. At least that's how you will feel. And what's worse, there's another saying that I love from Tony Robbins. It's, no one will ever say or do anything to you that you do not invite them to say. So if your ex is mistreating you, if they're calling you names or disrespecting you, understand that this has everything to do with how you have portrayed yourself to be. You have behaved over the last few weeks or months like you are lesser than them. So as difficult as no contact might be for you, you have to do this because this is the only way to change your ex's mind. Let's think about the analogy I gave before about, the sun rising and the sun setting. Let's say tomorrow the sun doesn't rise. It'll be weird, right? It would be all over the news. It would be like, what's going on? But there'll still be a side of us that believes maybe just something off happened with the atmosphere. There would be a lot of research into why this happened. But generally we'd be like, okay, well, the sun is probably going to rise tomorrow, right? Like, this isn't going to consistently happen. It will take some time to form this new pattern. It will probably have to happen for weeks, months, maybe even years before we truly believe, like, okay, we're just in a different time where the sun doesn't rise. Now, obviously, that would never happen and the planet would be over, etc., etc. But you get my point. If you start no contact and it's been a couple of weeks and you start freaking out and you lose your calm and your poise and you go calling and texting your ex, you just defeated the purpose. You have to retrain your ex's mind to start to see you as a different person. All right? And it's going to take some time. Even personally, you don't see yourself that way because you have past belief systems that have affected the way you behave today. I think there's been studies and research done that shows that it takes human beings 21 days of consistent action to build a new habit. So even our personal selves, right, to change our behaviors, to change our patterns, it takes us 21 days, right? So let's call that 3 weeks, round it up to a month. So how much more time is it going to take your ex to truly believe that you are capable of walking away from them? If you want to change your ex's mind, you must gain their respect by respecting yourself first. Walk away and never look back when they are mistreating you. And in most cases, you will get a second opportunity to fix things because they will get to a point where they find you more attractive because you are behaving more strong, more secure. Right? You're actually believing in yourself. And you know deep down that your life will be perfectly fine with or without them. But anyway, I hope you found this video helpful. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Share this video with someone that you believe it will help. That truly does mean a lot. And leave a comment below. Let me know how far you are into this no contact journey. I'm here to support you, and I truly hope that this video helped you and it changed your perspective. You're one step closer to getting the outcomes that you want. You just have to be patient. Do not freak out. Your ex is not going to react immediately, but eventually they will. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, the quickest way to do so is to click the first link in the description and we can talk about your situation and what you're dealing with. I look forward to helping you on your breakup journey. And if you have any questions, thoughts, comments, leave it in the comment section below. I appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.